this is Queen of Vibe. Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome to your February 2020 relationship reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. All right, hopefully you will get a message, you'll get a word here. If this video does resonate with you, make sure to give me a thumbs up, okay? Hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss my other content, okay? For those of you who are cross-watching, you are in a relationship with a Scorpio, welcome, all right? And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a general reading, so if you find that it doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check out your moon sign or your rising sign. And, sometimes it just doesn't mix for everyone, okay? That's just how it happens. Some months I might click with you, some months I may not, depending on what energy and what vibe I'm picking up. So, Scorpio, with that being said, let's get into the relationship reading. If there's no one currently in the picture at all, you want to check out the love reading for this month, which is also already up. Okay, guys? This is for those of you who are dating, in a relationship, married, long distance, just met someone, just broke up with someone. Okay, but if you've been single for a long time, check out the love reading. Let's get into it, Scorpio. Starting off with the Romance Angel Oracle card, I pulled for yourself, okay? And it's time to take back control of your love life. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Because I did the love reading first, I'm pulling up the vibes. Some of these cards came out in your love reading. So currently, right now, you're in a relationship that either you're experiencing a lot of manipulation, okay? Or you're realizing that you're with someone who's very manipulative, okay? The magician is very manipulative, very underhanded, okay? All about getting their way. Now, that could be but going back and forth. It could be, you're manipulating this person's manipulating you. Could be just them, could be just you. Others of you, though, you are in a relationship with possibly a Virgo or a Gemini, okay, with this magician card. But it's time to take back control of your love life. It's time for you to not allow anyone to convince you, whether you know or don't know, okay? Because Scorpio, I don't pick up the vibe that someone can manipulate you without you knowing. Now, it's not impossible. There are narcissists and there are people out there that are master manipulators and will have you. They know how to prey on your insecurities, right? They know how to prey on you to get you to do things exactly how they want it done, even though you're not satisfied with that. Okay, so I don't want to make it seem like Scorpios are invincible, but you guys are intuitive. And so somewhere deep down inside, you always know, but you give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Okay, well, so now it's no more of that. No more giving the benefit of the doubt, okay? What this person is thinking, we've got the death card in reverse. So this person pretty much knows that this situation cannot continue the way it is and that it probably should have ended, or at least how things have been should end, okay? But they know that things are kind of just dragging out right now, okay? They know that there needs to be a change. Some of them, they are resistant to change, okay? Some of you, I feel like you're offering up some type of opportunity to change and they are either rejecting it or they want to change and you're rejecting it. It's one of the two. Okay, what are they feeling? King of Pentacles. When I see the King of Pentacles in the emotional sector, it's like this person feels more obligated or more responsible to the relationship. I see all the loyalty and the commitment and things like that. I don't necessarily feel like a big emotional connection. So this person feels either obligated to you or they feel like you are obligated to them, okay? When now what they're showing you is the Five of Cups. So they're not satisfied with the situation, right? So now here it is. You're with someone who they know that this situation probably cannot continue the way it is, or they want to end the situation. It's just like this is just dragging on. But they're here because it's the right thing to do, or they feel like they're being loyal to you. What you're showing is the Knight of Swords. So you may be very verbal about what you think or what you feel. Okay. Others of you, though, you're like changing quickly. Like you're something with you is like you're just gonna make a decision suddenly, and we'll when I clarify that, we'll get a more better understanding. But for you, it's like some of you decide suddenly you just want to be single. You're like, you know what? I think I just want to be single. And whether you do it or not, it's just you communicating to this person how you're feeling. Like you're suddenly realizing you don't want to be a part of this situation anymore. You want to be free, or that you can no longer exist with this person in the situation the way it is. Okay. What you are thinking is the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're thinking about either trying to figure out how to make this situation work, or about being in a situation with someone that feels like more of a team player. Okay, right now I feel like you feel like, you're on a team, but this other person is the coach. Or somebody's a coach and somebody's a player. You're not actually, teammates. All right, so let's go ahead and let's clarify this. All right, clarifying the Death card in reverse. Ooh, Seven of Swords. King of Pentacles with the Six of Wands in reverse. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Five of Cups. We've got the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Ooh, the Three of Swords. And also these cards came out in the other reading. Well, some of them. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. So, and the Eight of Swords came out. It's different decks too. That's the crazy part. So you feel like you may be trapped, or it's almost like you don't know everything in this situation. You feel like you're not quite ready. It's like you don't have all the information to say that you want to end this, but you do feel like you want to end this. It's like your thoughts, you're psyching yourself out actually, because in your heart you realize that this situation is hurtful, it's disappointing. You'd rather be by yourself. Okay, some of you are realizing that you are a mistress. You're an outside person. You're kept, somebody has manipulated you into a position that you don't want to be in. You're realizing that this person may even be somebody else's husband, okay? Or if you knew that before, you're tired of it. You're just like, you know what? I don't want to be anybody's mistress. I don't want to be a side piece. I'm over this situation because this person hasn't been honest with you about everything. Now, what they clarifying this oh, I didn't even clarify the Magician in reverse. I'm just like, yeah, the Eight of Cups. You feel that there's been some serious manipulation going on here. Or if not manipulation, you've been unable to manifest. That this relationship is not manifesting into something that you guys want, okay? You're not able to manifest the kind of relationship you want. So now it's time to free yourselves. It's either time to free yourselves of the negativity that's causing things to be like this, or it's time to free yourself of the manipulation, okay? We've got the Seven of Swords here, so I get the impression that this person feels like you're hiding something, or this person feels like you're being sneaky, and it's inevitable like that it's gonna come out, okay? um and what they're feeling with this King of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands, there is no passion. They're here out of loyalty, they're here out of duty, they're here out of commitment, but they're not here because there's any passion, okay? The passion is lacking. They don't feel very supported in this relationship. They don't feel like you guys are a team. They don't feel the cohesiveness here. And so that's where they're showing their disappointment, but also they're showing that it's almost like they don't feel like they can make it without this situation. So for some, they may be using this relationship kind of as a crutch, right? They're not dependent. They're dependent on you. You are independent of this person. You don't need this person. What you're showing, clarifying this Knight of Swords, we've got the Seven of Cups. So some of you may be, selling this person like a dream, like because you for some reason are holding on to this thought that things can work. So even though internally you don't feel like this situation, it is not vibing for you, but you're still trying to make it work. So this is coming off as phony to this person. This person, they can tell, they can feel that your feelings don't match what you're showing. So you're showing them a fairy tale. You're like, yeah, we can still be together. We can still make this work. But they know. They already know the vibe, okay? They know what it is. Or some of you have options and you're letting this person know, like, I have options. I don't need to stay in this situation. I don't need to stay in a situation that's not emotional fulfilling to me because there's other people who want me. Okay, and so that's also what this person, it's making this person, it's really something about this relationship makes this other person feel inadequate. But it's like you're both still here. This Scorpio reading is like, what other reading? There's another sign that this is lining up with. Uh, so could be Virgo. I think it might be the Virgo. The Virgo love reading had the same kind of vibe. So let me go ahead, pull some cards for the rest of this reading. Yeah, you make this person feel inadequate somehow. Got the Four of Swords. Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. World in reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of direction. There's a lack of honesty. Some of you, this is a breakup. Some of you, this is going to be the end of it because there really is nothing. It's not moving. It's stagnant. You know, you guys aren't being honest with each other. There is a feeling of incompletion here, though. Somebody feels incomplete. It's almost like someone doesn't want to accept that this is going to end or that this needs to end. Okay, you may be in a bit of denial, Scorpio, that this needs to end. And I say that because you're the one with the Eight of Swords here. This person recognizes where it's like they're on borrowed time. Okay, so, and you know, the message is to free yourself, which really is your message, Scorpio. So it's just like, look, you know, things are stagnant, nothing's happening, you're not communicating well, you don't feel like you can trust each other or rely on each other. Even though this person's here out of obligation and loyalty and commitment, the passion is lacking, okay? The passion is not here. You're not manifesting the kind of relationship that you want with each other. So eventually, it's going to be time to just say, you know what, let's just call it. All right, Scorpio. So that has been your reading. And, you know, 2020, I keep saying to everybody, it's not a game. You know, there's no point. I understand marriages and children and relationships that, you know, you cannot just snap your fingers and walk away. But you can recognize when you are in a negative pattern. You can recognize when you are bonding with someone over negativity. You can recognize when something is low vibration and you need to do things to bring it up or bring up your own vibration. And if possible, you know, for some of us, we need to recognize when it's time to walk away from a situation that doesn't suit us. And so if you are able to walk away, you know, there's no point to staying in a relationship out of obligation or out of codependency or out of any other reason why people tend to stay together nowadays. It's like, you know, there are plenty of people out there that can give you the kind of relationship that will leave you satisfied. So why stay in a situation where you're not satisfied? All right, Scorpio, so that's been your reading for February, but it's timeless. So if you watch this video in May and it resonates, then that's just what it is, all right? So guys, make sure, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Those things are all very helpful to my channel. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye. Bye, Scorpio.